What a day, what a day, what a day. All the news coming out, and it's about the cruise line. You know, one of our favorite things to do is the cruise. And Disney dropped a lot of information. Just got off of work, came home, took a shower, put on my Disney Cruise Line shirt. I'm missing a button. I gotta find a button. I've got it down the bottom down here. I gotta put it back on. That's why my hair's so fluffy. No product, no nothing in it. Because I wanted to get on here for our coffee talk. You know, it's our Wednesday coffee talk. So why not talk a little bit about the cruise line and what I was really so excited for, but something else caught my attention that might have gotten me a little more excited for all this Disney Cruise Line announcement. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Oh, by the way, I got the Tiana. I got to put the Tiana up on my thing there. Remember, the treasure came out. These were chocolates that Heidi and Kevin actually got me from Cast Connection. These were great chocolates. So this is from the treasure. The latest, we got the Destiny. This was from the treasure. I kept this container. But we're waiting on the Believe. The Believe, October 7th, I believe, is the big announcement for the Believe and what's going to happen with the Believe. Where's the Believe going? What can we believe what's going to happen with the Believe? Still, on the Believe, I will have to say I'm a little confused by it because it's, you know, Pixar, Woody and Buzz on the back, and then Moana in the atrium as the statue, but Moana's got her own show on another ship. Seems like they would have tied those in together, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. It is a Wish class ship. So, is that what it's called? Wish class or Trident class? I can't remember. Not my favorite layout of ships. You guys know that. And we've been on the Wish. We have not done the Treasure or the Destiny. Still got to do those. But we have the Believe coming out, yet another ship. So there's 3 ships right there I got to try to get on. But Disney announced all their cruises coming up for the fall of 2027 and spring of 2028. And what really got my attention was I was so excited for the New York announcement. Now, Disney, you know, like how they like to do their little thing, drop little hints, and they dropped this little picture right up here. It's the coordinates. And the very first coordinates up there was New York City. So, okay, it's probably the least kept secret that everybody knew. Disney was going back to New York. Also probably knew it was going to be the Wish because she's going to Europe, and then from Europe she's going to do a transatlantic, which actually sounds like a fantastic transatlantic. I think she's going to Iceland and then going to New York. But I'll have to take a look into that. I know I've got some friends that are already interested in the transatlantic cruise, and it is just a flight to Southampton in 13 days on a transatlantic. I could get some time off, I'm sure. But anyway, you guys know the Wish is not my favorite ship. I think it's just the layout. It's a beautiful ship. I know there's a lot of people love it, but the Dream and the Fantasy just have the perfect cove bar, the perfect adult area. It's just, they're 2 great ships. So when the Wish came out, we've been on the Wish. I think we've been on the Wish 3 times. And spoiler alert, major news, breaking news, we're actually going on the Wish this coming weekend. I think it's the 28th. We'll be on the Wish this weekend for a 3-day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're on the cruise, make sure to say hello. Love to meet you guys. But we're going to go on the Wish because I wanted to make sure that I want to sail the Wish again out of New York. Well, plus, got a great rate, so I can't beat that. But New York was where I really wanted to cruise from, where I've always wanted to cruise from. and they dropped that the Wish would be going to New York. And I was so excited. I was working this morning. I was checking the Disney Cruise Line site, and I noticed they're doing 7. That's right, 7 cruises from New York. And I think 4 of those are to Bermuda. I wanted to go up to the New England states. I know they got one to Boston and Nova Scotia, but I was a little disappointed in that announcement. I thought we would get more New York dates. I just thought we would, but we got 7. So I got to looking at other cruise lines because I really want to take the northern cruises. I want to go up to Nova Scotia, Maine, Bar Harbor, wherever, up all in there. And started looking at Royal, started looking at Princess. And there's a lot of other cruises that go up out of New York. So we're going to take a look at those, as well as the Disney. We'll look at that as time comes. But that's not until the fall of 2027, 2028. Now, they did release booking times. If you're a Pearl, Platinum, Gold, Silver, there's another ranking in there that you can, and I'll put them right here. Here's the 2 pictures right up here that you guys can take a look at that. September 8th, these cruises go on where you can make a reservation, book your cruise and all that, September 8th for the general public. So starting at the end of August, which we're almost there, the Pearl, the Diamond, not the Diamond, listen to me, the Pearl, the Platinum, the Gold, the Silver, different dates. And like I said, I'm going to put them right up here so you guys can see those. So all excited about that. All excited. Was so looking forward to going to New York and taking a Disney cruise. I just thought there would be more options than 7. A little disappointed in that, but it is what it is. I guess I'll take it for what it is. But I did notice that I believe it's the Wonder, or could it be the Magic? It might be the Wonder. Anyway, it's leaving San Diego to come on a Panama Canal cruise to Galveston. So we're going to be back in Galveston. I'm really excited about that because I've always wanted to travel out of Galveston. Quick 1.5-hour flight for us from Orlando here to Galveston. Still not sure what airport I need to fly into, transportation, all that, but I've got time to work that out. But they're going to be doing the Panama Canal, which I know John and Heather has done a Panama Canal cruise for their honeymoon, and they absolutely loved it. They said, and I talked to Heather today, she said that'd be a great cruise. So we got that coming up. We're going to have the Wish doing the New York, and it's final, from what it shows, it'll go to Bermuda and then to San Juan, Puerto Rico. So is it going to be stationed out of San Juan, Puerto Rico for a little bit? We don't know until after the spring. We will get those dates at a later date. So very excited about that. New York was excited. I'll put the coordinates back up here, right here. You guys can take a look at them. I went and looked at all of them. I wanted to see where they were. New York being the very first coordinate on there. But very excited. But then it got me to thinking, where are we going to put the Believe? Where's the Believe going? It's got to go somewhere. It's a brand new ship. Until I noticed that the Destiny, the ship I really want to go on, because our daughter and son want to go on there, Mike and Becca, they want to go on this because it's got the Black Panther, it's got Lion King show, which is Becca's favorite, Black Panther's Michael's favorite, one of the favorite characters, Marvel characters, and they've never been on a Disney cruise, and we've been waiting for this Destiny cruise. At some point, we all 4 want to go on this cruise, which I'm sure we're going to get on there before 2027. Don't get me wrong. But it's coming to Port Canaveral. I was like, oh, here we go. Is this a clue? And it's not only coming to Port Canaveral for a couple days. I think I looked just before I'm shooting this video. I think there was 33 cruises that are already up. Some maritime cruises, different stuff like that. So the Destiny is coming to Port Canaveral, which I am so excited about. And I think there's going to be 2 other ships at Port Canaveral. So, I mean, if we have the Treasure, the Destiny, what other ship? I didn't look at the thing. I need to, like I said, I've been looking at Disney Cruise Line, looking at all the dates, looking at each ship, you know, when it's going to be available to book, all that good things. If you are like me and want to book a cruise, you know, we're going to go through Melanie, our travel agent of choice right up there. She's going to take care of some of our cruises for us. But I was like, oh, does that mean the Believe will be going to Fort Lauderdale? Will the Believe be taking over the itinerary of the Destiny? Which I think would be great because they're not 7-night cruises down there. They've done anywhere from 4 or 5, 3 nights sometimes. Who knows what they could do down there with the Believe. Or maybe it does become a 7-night. And the Dream stays down there for the shorter cruises. You never know. But I believe now, with all this news coming out about the Disney Cruise Line, I believe the Believe might be going to Fort Lauderdale, which is a great port, great cruise port. If you've never sailed out of Fort Lauderdale, it is literally what's got the cheapest parking. I think it's $20 a night. And the airport is literally 3 miles away from the port. We do highly suggest you fly in the night before for your cruise. Don't try to fly in the same day. But the airport is right there. So after your cruise, you can buzz right over to the airport, get on a plane and fly anywhere you want to. Maybe go catch another cruise somewhere else. Who knows? So really excited about all the Disney Cruise Line news. And we had our coffee. That's why we had a coffee talk today. But I wanted to get on here and talk about all of the cruise information. And there's going to be a lot more coming out. And we're waiting for October 7th for the Believe news. That will be, I cannot wait to that. I'll hopefully watch it live. And I think they're doing it on the Wish. Man, why did I go this weekend? I should have went next weekend. October. Maybe I can catch an October cruise. Isn't that when they're going to do it on the Wish? I mean, Port Canaveral is only 40 minutes from our house. 45 minutes. So, you know, that's pretty convenient. But the Wish, I will have to say, the barbecue on there is fantastic. I will be enjoying that. I will be enjoying as much pog juice as I possibly can drink while I'm on there. So I'm excited because remember, it's Orchard's Best. They don't call it pog juice on there. They call it Orchard's Best. So it's only a little 3-night cruise. Me and Michelle were just going to take the Wish, see how much she likes the Wish. I'm just not a big fan of the Wish. But anyway, I digress. We got the group cruise coming up the 16th. Can't wait for that. Got a lot of folks coming in. We got Not So Scary coming up the 13th. We got a lot of travelers coming to that. So we're just going to have a great time coming up here in the end of August, early September. And then I'll have to take a vacation from all this excitement. No, I won't. Trust me. I'll have to stay home and, sell some of this stuff so I can get some more cruises booked and all that good stuff. But very excited about the Disney Cruise Line. I'll show you the treasure again. Maybe I'll get some more of these chocolates. These were good chocolates, by the way. There was milk, dark, and white chocolate in there, I think. Different ones, but they were good. They were quite tasty. As you can see, I'll have to add to my collection up there. There's Cinderella. She is the statue in the atrium of the Wish. We'll actually talk more about her when we get on the Wish. Yes, we're going to film. Yes, we're going to show you as much as we possibly can. So we're going to have a great time. But I hope you let me know what you guys are most excited about this DCL, Disney Cruise Line news. Are you excited about the locations? Are you excited about the new ship coming? Are you excited about the new ports coming? I think that's what me and Michelle now have become. We love the Bahamas, don't get me wrong. We like going down there, seeing the Castaway, the 2 islands. We get to go on the group cruise for that. But it's time to see some different stuff. It's time to see Alaska. I'd love to go over to San Diego because they do a cruise to Catalina, which, I mean, I figured the only way I'm going to see Catalina, California is on a cruise. So Disney's going to do one. So I might as well try to get it one day. So cruising, we absolutely love cruising. That's why I wanted to do my coffee talk today on cruising. Hope you guys excited about the news. I want to hear from you guys what you guys think may be happening, and what's going to happen after the spring of 2028, where a ship's going to end up. Hopefully they go back to New York, but I was a little disappointed. Like I said, seven sailings out of New York just isn't enough. We need more of that Big Apple. Maybe another ship up there one day. Who knows what's going to happen. But I'm very excited. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Thank you so much for traveling along with us on this coffee talk today. I would like to thank our channel members once again for your extra support that you give to the channel. If you want to become a channel member, remember you can click down here at the bottom. Remember, don't do it on your iPhone because they charge you $2 extra a month. I'm sorry, but I don't like that. So if you do it on your computer. I want to thank the rest of our traveling families for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. I want to thank all the group cruisers coming down for a little vacation before we go on the group cruise. We're going to have a great time. We cannot wait. Like I said, we will be on the Wish this coming weekend, which should be the weekend of the 28th. If you happen to watch this video and you're going on the Wish, make sure to say hello while me and Michelle, I'm taking Michelle. Well, actually, she's taking me. We're going on this cruise, so she's pretty excited about the cruise and everything. So, travelers, just wanted to get on here, talk a little bit of DCL for our coffee talk. I think I need some coffee. Sometimes I just keep talking on. My throat gets so dry. But travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure and a great cruise is out there.